someone turn off and on the camera? Do it once again. Good afternoon, everyone. How are you all? Weekend, no mood. Very good afternoon, online students. Done with lunch? Yes or no? No? Okay. Yesterday, what we learned? Yes, what we learned yesterday? HTML. Yesterday, we learned something called as tables. What are the different types of table names we saw. Table row, table heading, and table data. Yes or no? And we also saw how to create the periodic table. Everyone have done with it? Yes. The people who have not got laptops yesterday, they did it. Pakka? I'll check today. Now, class bartin. Good, Charan. Yesterday only I said it to you. Okay. Today we will learn something called as HTML lists. Today we will learn something called as HTML lists. Now you people tell me what may be the different types of lists. Everyone, what are the different types of lists? So the first type of list is called as ordered. The first type of list is called as ordered list. Second one is called as unordered list. What is the second one called as? The second one is called as unordered list. And the third one that is called as description list. What are the three types of lists in HTML? One is ordered list, unordered list, and description list. How will you represent this ordered list? How will you represent this ordered list inside the tag? Can I say this ordered list is represented in the form of OL? Yes or no? Next one, your unordered list is represented in the format of UL. And then now tell me your description list it is in DL. Other than this, in this description list only, you have something called as, oh my God, wow. In this description list only, you have something called as description term. You have something called as description term, and this is represented in the format of DT. Clear? Next one, you have something called as description data, and this is represented in the form of DD. Yes? Done? So what are the different types of HTML lists? That is nothing but ordered list that is represented in the format of OL, and your unordered list that is represented in the form of UL, and your description list is represented in the tag format as DL. DL and the driving license ankondira. DL means description list. Okay. So now in this description list, you have still more two terms. One is called as description term. Another one is called as description data. Clear? Now we will see the HTML code. Yes or no? Yes or no? Online students, clear with this? My dear online students. Yes. So now, how to write the HTML structure? How to write the HTML structure? So you will be writing something called as doc type. You will write doc type HTML. This doc type HTML is also called as this doc type HTML is also called as parent. This is called as what, guys? This is called as parent element, no? And next one, you have something called as HTML. And inside this HTML, we have one head tag. And inside this head tag, we have one title tag. What will I mention the title as? The title, let me mention as lists. I will mention as lists. And then, should I close this title tag? Let me close this title tag. And then, close the body bundle. Close my thing first. I will close the head tag. And after that, we have to open the body tag. Clear with this? Clear with this? Now what I'll do, inside this body tag, let me consider one heading tag, that is your H3 tag. Why I'm giving this H3 tag? So that instead of writing in comments, let me give it in the format of heading. Okay. So here I will be mentioning what is the first type of list. The first type of list is nothing but your ordered list. Clear till here? Should I close the H3 tag? Yes or no? So now I will close this H3 tag. So now inside this H3 tag, what I have to write? What is the first type of list? The first type of list is called as ordered list. So I will represent in the form of OL. These ordered lists you will be representing. Consider that first of all, how is your ordered list represented? Can I say in the form of bullet points? Yes. Your unordered list? Unordered list in the form of points. Sorry, this is in the form of numbers and this is in the form of bullet points. Okay. And how is your description list or description term or description data listed? So can I say like this? If I take T, can I say that T is hot? Yes. For an example, I'm just taking that's all. Next one, I will take another one, description term. This is the term and I will pass something called as. Okay. Clear? Term is nothing but the heading. It is similar to heading, and description data is nothing but inside the term what I want to brief about it. Clear? Done? So now I have represented the OL tag. So now consider that I want to mention some, can you give me some examples? Okay. I want to mention like this: HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and React.js. Okay. This example, I want to represent in the form of ordered list. Okay. So this one single term is called as your list items. The list items present in your ordered list. Clear? So now let me write this as LI. LI. What is the first list? HTML. So I will mention this as HTML. And let me close this LI tag. Clear? So this will be printed in the output. Next one is, so I will write again LI tag and I will mention it as CSS and let me close this LI tag. Clear? Next one you have JS. Again, should I consider the LI tag? So let me consider the LI tag and let me mention it as JavaScript and let me close this. Next one you have what? Everyone. So again, should I consider LI tag? And then I will mention something called as React.js and I will get it like this. Okay. Should I close the OL tag? Now tell me how this output will be displayed. How this output will be displayed? So this output, if I write the output here, it will be displayed like this. First one, HTML. Second one, CSS. Third one, JS. And fourth one, you will get it as React. Clear till here? Done? So now, what is the second type of list? The second type of list is my unordered list. So what is the tag name used? What is the tag name used? The tag name used is your UL tag. Yes or no? Shall I clear this one? 1 second. Not room element, it is root element. Whose room da? Okay. Done. So now I want to represent the same thing in the form of bullets. So that is nothing but your unordered list. Okay. So which is the tag name I have to consider here? Which is the tag name? So I have to consider UL tag. Here also I have to use list items. Yes or no? So according to this one, tell me again, if I take this is the list item number 1. So I will write it as HTML. Then I will close this list tag. Next, My second list element, again I will write li and I will take it with CSS and I will close this list items tag. Next one I have JS. Again I will open the list item. I will write JS and I will close this li tag. Done. Again, what is left out? The last one is React JS. I will write li and I will write something called as React JS and I will close this li tag and let me close this ul tag. So how my output will be displayed for this one? How my output will be displayed for this one? Don't you think that it will be represented in the form of bullets? Yes. So this will be like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and you will get it as React JS. Clear? Done. Next one, what is the type of tag? That is your description list. So now, can I represent it as DL? Yes. Can I represent it as DL? So now, I want the format like this. Can you see here? I want it like this. So what I will be using? Inside this DL tag, I will mention something called as DT. What is DT? DT is nothing but description term. So what is the term here? And let me close this DT tag. Done. Now I want to pass some data inside it. Which tag I will be using? I will be using the tag name called as DD. That is nothing but description data. And then I will pass some any line if you want. So for an example, I will take TS and let me close this DD tag. Now tell me, should I close this DL tag? Should I close this DL tag? No, it is not tables that I want to create this one and another one. Yes or no? So now again I have another one DT tag. Yes or no? So again I will take DT and I will take this as copy. Whichever you want you take. I have just taken one example. Don't think that I have to write the same example. Clear? Online students, are you following? My dear online students. Yes. So now I want to mention the description data here. Don't write. I want to mention the description data here. So I will be using the tag name called as DD and I will be writing coffee is sweet. Coffee is sweet. And let me close this DD tag. Now tell me, should I close this DL tag? Yes. Now I'll be closing this DL tag. After that, what and all tag I have to close? I have to close the body tag and then I have to close my HTML tag. Clear? So now for this one, how my output will be displayed? In the same format? Yes? Yes or no? For that, there is a small announcement to be made. Just wait. Till then, keep writing this program. Done?
Good afternoon, students. Online student, good afternoon. I hope I'm audible. Please confirm in the chat box. Yeah, great. Everyone done with the lunch? You guys know who I am? Okay. So my name is Parshuram, co-founder and CBO of this Eastern Story Solutions, and I'm taking care of business development, so placements part. Okay. So actually, the reason today I am here because I have one good news. We have one FPL candidate. His name is Partha. Recently, he joined to us and he got selected for embedded work with the 8 lakh of package. So I called him because if you have any doubt regarding the interview, how it went and all, we can give an explanation so that you'll get a clarity. Clear? So I'll call him to the stage. Please welcome him with a big round of applause.
No, that's required for me, guys. Thank you so much. But good afternoon, everyone. So, okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Hope I'm audible. Good afternoon to online people as well. So my name is Partha. I graduated in 2022 from ECE background. Same like you all, I was not able to find any jobs from past couple of years, and I tried various number of institutes who tried to tell me that selling things, telling that you will get this no matter what, you come with us, you do that, you do this. That's not going to work out, guys. So what happened exactly is when I joined V stands for you, I'll tell you. They make you set up a baseline first. They give you the foundation as to what you need to do exactly in order to get the job. Okay, when I came in as you guys as a free course, maybe you guys would have come as a free course or a paid course that left to you guys. But when I came into V stands for you initially, I thought, okay, I'm learning the things, but how am I going to get placed based on these? But what we stand for you came up is something called as FPL, which is future path learning. That initially got me the idea, okay, this is a great idea. I'm just going to pay 14,999 for a job which I'm going to get 10 times or 15 times more than that what I'm going to pay. Say, for example, I got a package of 8 lakhs. Okay, but what was my investment in that? It was just 14,999. Now, within that, what is going to happen, I'll tell you. These people are not going to let you off because you just paid the amount, they got it. No, they're going to shape you in which way that you can get a job at any cost. Say, for example, I was not having such a good communication skill where I can come and talk in front of 35 people like you guys. Today, I'm able to do that. Okay, why is that? They build up your interpersonality skills. They build up your communication skills. They teach you how to talk to people. They teach you how you can crack the interviews. They teach you the basics. So basically, my domain was in terms of C and Linux. I never knew anything in Linux, but they made me sit down. They gave me some extra additional information. They gave me some articles to go through it. They sat down through the entire process. I would really like to appreciate Mr. Ashok and Parshuram who gave me this opportunity to come and share my success story over here. People like you guys who are over here today, don't think that you guys cannot get a job or anything like that. You follow the process, what they teach you, you get the instructions done, you take it very well, and tomorrow you can see the success. So I would gladly like to tell that We Stand For You Solutions is always there for you guys to get placed in whatever dream job you want. And make sure, give your dedication towards the learning path first. If you see the outcome, the result, you're not going to get there. You'll enjoy the process first. You'll learn the things which you like. After you learn the things what you like, the process and the result will eventually give you whatever you need in your life. So we stand for you. I really appreciate for you providing me this opportunity to get selected from Embed UR and with the 8 lakhs package. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Any questions regarding the interview, like anything, I'm ready to help you guys. So what you guys are facing problems with, say, yeah. So any questions regarding the interviews or any part of the things you guys can ask me right now and I can be here to clarify you guys. And don't think much about the investment, guys. I'm telling you honestly. It was even tough time for me. 2 years without job was very big, tough time for me as well. Even I thought twice, thrice before investing my money over here. But I'm telling you, it's totally worth it. You put in that money, you get 10, 15 times more than what you're investing it. It is worth it. And you'll feel happy about it. And that is what everyone are here for, right? Everyone wants a job. Who's not here for a job? Tell me. Come on, guys. Everyone are here for jobs. So we want to get any job, you have to put something. See, it's always the nature of law which works like this. You give something, you get something. So without giving anything out, you're not going to get anything out of it. So make sure you're giving your learning towards it, and also you put in the time and effort, you'll get the results eventually there. Okay, it would take 1 month, it would take two months also. Doesn't matter, you're going to get there eventually, right? That's the thing. And my special thanks to Parshuram, who's bringing in JDs out of anywhere. I'm telling you, the job market right now is so vivid that people are struggling to get jobs. Imagine me getting with a package of 8 lakhs. That's really great, guys. I'm telling you guys. None of the industries today are able to provide you with that much of package outside if you go. They are telling we have no opportunities, we have no openings, there are layoffs going on from the top companies. There is nothing like that. But I appreciate his efforts in getting us the companies and getting to know us better and shaping us, telling that, okay, you lack over here, you improve this part, you're going to eventually get there. Right? So that is the process which I followed. Just follow them and you'll get the result, guys. Okay, that's it from my side. Yeah, so preparation of interview, guys, I'll tell you basically what you guys have to do. The learning part is always the primary foundation for you guys. So whatever your trainer is teaching today, that's absolutely fine and that is great. You guys will learn it. Guys, go home and try to implement it, get the things done. Apart from that, say you sit down for the interview, there are minor mistakes what every one of us do. We think that, okay, interviewer is going to ask us what we don't know. What if he asks us something we don't know? What if he just question us out of the context where, okay, they're teaching HTML. Tomorrow, what if they ask a question related to CSS? I don't know anything. What will I do? You should not sit blank. You have to tell, I've never come across that, but I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to improve myself. These are not my things. These are the things which they teach you guys in the interpersonal training. They teach you guys to even get the interview cracked as well. And if they see the potential in you, they'll push you for much higher packages than what is there right now in the market. Right? That is my preparation, guys. I basically sat down, I read my own blogs, I followed whatever the trainers teach me, I followed whatever the founders and co-founders are really putting their efforts and giving out the other additional efforts to get the students placed. That is the best thing about We Stand For You. They're not going to let you go away just like that. Okay. Any other questions, guys? Anyone from you guys have any questions? Okay. I guess there are no questions. I hope you all get placed and have a wonderful future ahead. Okay. Thank you guys for your time. Continue with the learning.
Okay. Done? Writing? No? Please write that down. Don't write the output. Don't write the output. Just write. If you want, you write. Otherwise, don't write. Okay. Done writing? Everyone? Done? Everyone? Yes or no? ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಇದು ಜೋರಾ? Come on, shout. You didn't have your lunch today? No. Okay, don't have. Okay, shall I continue? Shall I continue, guys? No, mama. Okay, now shall we see this practically? Yes? Yes. Oh, wait a second. You copied this? Okay. Let me share the screen. Online students, my screen is visible. Online students, is my screen visible? Offline students, visible or not? Okay now? Let me go to the file and let me create a new file called as list.html. Okay. Yes. What is the shortcut? What is the shortcut? Shift tab 1. Wait. Guys, you can also try with shift and 1. Shift and 1 or shift tab 1. Ma'am, now ade ma'am ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದು. Okay. So, what will I keep the title as? Title, let me keep it as lists in HTML. Clear? I will take it as lists in HTML. So now inside the body tag, what am I supposed to do first? First, let me give some heading so that you get differentiation from one list to another list. Yes. Now let me consider the H3 tag. Let me consider the H3 tag and I will write something called as ordered list. Clear? Let me write something called as ordered list. So now what I'll do here? I have to get my ordered list tag. Yes, so I will take OL tag. Yes. So now inside this order list, since you people have already seen the previous example that I want to type all the front-end technologies, but in ordered format. What do you mean by ordered format? There has to be some numbering between all those. Yes. So now for creating the ordered list, first I have to take the list tag, list items tag. Yes. So first let me write it as HTML. Yes or no, guys? Yes, tell me what I should write next. Yes, soon. Next one, let me write CSS and then let me write what? Let me write JS and at last let me write React JS. React JS. Clear? React JS. Okay. So now let me save this. I'll go here. Wait a second. So now let me run this and see, am I getting it in ordered list format? Yes. Am I getting it? Ma'am, kanastilla, ma'am. Wait. Yeah. Can you see? I have created an order list, and for that list, I am mentioning it in ordered format. See, whenever you mention tag name called as OL, that is your ordered list, you will get it in numbering format. You will get it in numbering format. Clear? Let us see our unordered list. Here, 1 second. So now, again, I'll go here, and what I have to do is this. Yes. What is my next type of tag? My next type of tag, let me consider another one H3 tag. And inside this H3 tag, let me mention it as unordered list. Let me consider it as unordered list. And now, if I have to write any unordered list, what is the tag name I will be using? I will be using something called as UL. Clear? Now I have to mention the list items in this. Yes. So let me take LI. Let me copy paste this. The same thing I have written. Okay. Yes, done. Let us save this. Go back. Refresh. Now what is the difference between ordered list and unordered list? Ordered list will always be mentioned in the numbers format. And your unordered list will be mentioned in the format. Clear? Done. The next one is called as your description list. Yes or no? Let me go to the program and now let me take another one H3 tag. Let me take another one H3 tag and let me mention it as what? What? Let me take it as description list. Clear? Now here also I have to mention the description term, description data. First of all, I have to consider the description list tag. Yes or no? Next one, I will consider the very first tag, that is your description term. And I will take it as HTML. Okay. Now, inside this description term, I have to pass the data to it. So I will give it as D. What should I give it as? I will give it as D. And now what I'll do, inside this, I will say it is nothing but hypertext markup language. Clear? Clear, guys? Again, I will consider another one DD and DT term. And this one I will mention it as CSS. And let me write here as what? What do you mean by CSS? CSS is nothing but cascading style sheet. Correct? Let me save this. Now, let me refresh this. Now, how was this getting displayed? Can you see? This is nothing but my term. This is the description list. In this, I am defining one term. Nothing like definition. Guys, in your English and all, you people have no. Forget about English. In your grammar, if they say what is polymorphism, you take polymorphism. So this will be something like your nothing but description term. Whatever that will be the same thing I have written here. Got to know? Yes or no? So now, after this, I will continue with iframes. But for now, I guess you people created foods page, which you people created for juice and starters. Yes or no? So now, you people use this format, mention it in. So now am I audible? Charan, am I audible now? Yes. So now what I'm trying to tell is, consider that you have the foods page. Okay. Consider that you have this foods page. And inside this foods page, what you people used to do is, suppose I create veg course. You will give one image. In that course, you have different types. Yes or no? You have starters, you have rice, you have noodles, rotis, curries. Yes or no? Take any two terms. Take any two terms. Let me take rice. Starters, you mention it in ordered format. Starters, you mention it by using equal tag. Rice, you mention it by using equal tag. Okay. And then for the description text, mention it as ice cream. Your description text, mention. Now is it clear, Navya? Now am I audible? No. Am I audible now? Guys. Yes. Okay. So now after this, for the description list, it has ice cream. Okay. And for DT, if you DBC, what will be my data? Okay. Can you display like this? Can you display like this? Understood how I have to do? Yes or no? Veg people take veg, non-veg people take non-veg. Okay, whichever you want, you take. If you still want flesh shows, you write flesh shows. Okay, While speaking in between, it's breaking. Now, did you people understand what I said, online students? No. Okay. Now, am I audible first of all? Am I audible now? Yes. So now, what I'm trying to say is, last time, you people have created one website called as foods page. Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? Online students, reply. So now, what I'm trying to say is, today I taught you people about something called as lists. Yes. So now I am saying, in this foods only, I am non-vegetarian. Let me take, okay, fine. Let me take veg only. Okay. Now I will take the veg course. Now am I audible? Now, now audible? Okay, wait a second. Yeah, now am I audible? When you turn towards board, it is breaking. Okay, now am I audible? I hope I am audible now. Clear? Yes. Now I hope there is no fluctuations, right? Online students, multiple apps run on single platform. Now is it clear? Okay. So now I'm saying that previously you people have created one web page called as foods. Yes or no? So now I am saying that you take one heading called as veg course. Okay. And you add one picture. Take veg course and you add one picture. Okay. When you add the picture, now in this veg course, you still have different types. In this veg course, I will take one for starters and another one we take for. Okay. So now what am I saying is in this starters, by using ordered list. And for this rice, you people mention it by using something called as list. Okay. And now for your description list, keep the heading as ice cream. Okay. Keep the heading as ice cream. For your TT, that is your description term, take any one ice cream name and you give some definition for that. That is nothing but your DD. Like this, can you people create one website? And inside the status page, consider that today you are taking one starter name. Make the first starter name as a hyperlink. Make the first starter name as hyperlink. Done. So when I click on this, it should go to the status page. Same with your, same with this one also. Okay. Any first option you click, it should go to that menu. Clear? Done. Online students, is it clear? Vijay, Navya, Tejaswini, is it clear? Yes. Can you create a page like that now? Yes. Use background colors and create it. Do it soon. Let me go with the next topic called as iframes. Yes. Open the laptop. Laptop open padro. Where is your laptop? Vijay, you want me to explain the task once again? Vijay? Yes. Vijay, I am saying that Previously, you people have created one page called as foods. Yes or no, Vijay? Yes or no, Vijay? I'm saying that in that you take a heading called as veg course. You add one image, okay? And then inside that veg course, you create again two different types of lists. One is for ordered list, another is for unordered list. Okay. One for your description list, I have just taken an example of, you mention the heading as ice cream. You give one any ice cream name and you just pass some data to that. You just pass some data to that become DD. That ice cream name will become DT. Clear, Vijay? Yeah. And other than that, in the starters page, the first one you would have the first option which you create in starters. I'm saying the first option, whichever you write, when you click on that, that should go to another page. So make the first option as one hyperlink. Same with your unordered list also. Clear, Vijay? Vijay? Yes. Others understood? Others? My dear students, other than Vijay, everyone are sleeping, huh? No? You people are awake? Okay. Okay. Please do the task. Let me continue with the next type called as iframes. Make it soon. You understood. Totally. ಇವಾಗ ಸೇಮ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಶಪಥ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ಯಾ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮಂಡೇ ಪಕ್ಕ ಯಾರು ಇಬ್ರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು Online students, my dear offline students, done? Okay, please pause that. Pause andre ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಿಲ್ಸ್ರಿ ಅಂತ. Okay, we will see the next topic called as iframes. We will see the next topic called as what? Kuttad ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸ್ರೋ. Stop. Done? Yes. Shall I start? Next one, something called as iframes. Next one, something called as what frames? What do you mean by I? What do you mean by I? Ma'am, IL onde ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋದು ನಾನು. Yes. What do you mean by iframes? Iframes are nothing but called as iframes are nothing but called as internal frames. Iframes are nothing but called as internal frames. So what do you mean by this internal frames? Or where have you seen this iframe? Have you seen this iframe? Yes or no? No. So when you people visit to any website, that time you get an advertisement inside. Yes or no? In a box. You get an advertisement. That is, advertisement is not iframe. That box is called as iframe. Clear? Iframe is nothing but it is used to add external content. Iframe, it is used to add external content. It is used to add your external content. Clear? Done? The name used for this iframe is I. Done? Done. Now, whiteboard not visible. Sorry. Now visible? Now visible. So now, in this iframe, let me take the very first example. Yesterday, wait. Okay. In this iframes, let us see the very first example. The first example is, if you consider this as a web page, this bar is called as, taskbar. Yes or no? And the next one is called as, search bar. Clear? These two bars are clear. A bar go bedri, E bar. Okay? Done? So now, inside this web page, I want to create one iframe. Inside this web page, I want to create one iframe and I want to print one link here. And when I click, link means obviously it is hyperlink. Yes or no? So when I click on this link, see, before and all, what you people used to do, if I wanted any link, I used to give a href is equals to that link. Yes or no? But I don't want like that. I don't want it to be displayed to the entire web page. I don't want that to be displayed to the entire web page. I want it to be displayed, but inside where? Inside my iframe. I want that link to be displayed. Clear? Done? Let us see the first one. Yes or no? Yes or no? ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನೋ ಬಾಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮುತ್ತುದ್ರೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ತರ ಆಡ್ತೀರಾ. Okay, so now, okay, let me close this. Your voice is breaking. Okay. Now, ಬಾಯೊಳಗಡೆ ಹಾಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ ಕಣೋ ಮೈಕ್ನ. Now am I audible? Now am I audible? Yes. So now I have created already one file called as iframe. I have already created one file called as iframe. And now, wait a second. Is the screen visible? Yes or no? So now the title, I will keep it as iframes. Clear? Done? The title, I will keep it as iframes. Now, inside this body tag, let me pass one tag that is nothing but your iframe tag. Okay. So now I will give here iframe. Yes. So now is iframe a paired tag or an unpaired tag? Your iframe is an unpaired tag or paired tag. Paired tag. So now let me run this program and you tell me what is happening there. What is happening? The box and iframes. Can you see the title? I have kept it as iframes. Yes. Now, if you people observe, there is a box created that is nothing but iframes. So now what to do is, see, before and all, whatever link I used to add, it used to get displayed inside this complete web page. Yes. But now I want this link to get displayed inside this box. Done. So now let me go back to the program. And now inside this iframes, again, I will use one attribute called as source attribute. I will use one attribute called as source attribute. And inside the source attribute, I will pass that link. Inside the source attribute, let me pass the link. 1 second. Okay. So yeah, wait down. Okay, so now I will paste the link and my iframe is closed here. Yes. So I will save this. I'll go back, refresh. Now what is happening? Till now, it was one empty box. Yes or no? Now I have given the link. But I have given the link inside the iframe, and now that website is getting displayed inside the iframe. Yes or no? Yes or no? Now, in this, if you clearly observe bit more, you have border here. Can you observe you have border here? Yes or no? Now I want this border to be, I don't want any frame border. So now what I'll do for this is, I'll use one first of all, let me give some height and width to this so that it get displayed to you very in a big format. So let me give the attribute called as height and let me give around 150 pixels, and then let me give the width and let me give the width as 200 pixels, and I'll save this. I'll go back, refresh. Now it becomes almost on. Okay, let me save this. Go here, refresh. Yeah. Now, if you people can observe, can you see a small border here? It went off. Let me show it again. Can you see there's a small border here? Yes. I want that to be removed. So I will be using one attribute called as or I will be using one property called as frame. I will be using one property called as frame border. I will be using one property called as frame border, and for this frame border, I will give something called as no. For this one, I'll give it as no. Clear? Done? Yes or no? Let me save this. Yeah, now if you people observe, do you find that black color line? Do you find that, see, before it was highlighted? Yes or no? Now can you see the black color line? Can you see it? So if I want the border to be removed from the iframe, what happened? If I want the border to be removed from the iframe, I will be using a property called as frame border, and I will keep the value as no. Now, next one, you got to know the first one. You got to know the first one. Now, I have another one example. What that example is, the first one was to just enter the link inside that. Now, my second example is, if you consider this as a web page, so now what I'm supposed to do here is, here you create only one iframe. Yes. Now I want two iframes to be created. I want two iframes to be created. This iframe, I want to display link. Inside the first iframe, I want to display one website. The second iframe, I want to display another website. Before, what you people used to do, you could display only one website in one page. Now I am saying you create two different iframes. And for these two different iframes, inside the first one, print one link, give one website name, and that first website should get opened in my first iframe. Second website you create, and the second one should be open in my second iframe. Yes, we'll see now. So now, again, let me go back to the program. And now, let me clear this once again. First of all, I have to create the iframe. So what I will do, I will write it as iframe. Yes. And I will close this. Okay. Now what I have to do is, I want to create one link inside that. Before I had one directly, you used to use something called as SRC, and then you used to pass it. Yes or no? Now, in this one, to create two different iframes, you have another one called as SRC doc. You have something called as SRC doc. Okay. Now, inside this SRC doc, I am supposed to pass the link. Inside this SRC doc, I am supposed to pass one link. How do you usually pass one link? So can I say you will write a href, yes or no, is equals to, yes or no? Yes or no, guys? Now I will paste that link here. Okay. I will paste this link here. I will paste the link here, and now I will pass some content to it. Saying like, click here. I will pass some content to it, calling it as click here, and you have the anchor tag here. I have to close the anchor tag. So now I will be writing close my anchor tag, and I will close this. Done. Now I want to give some height and width. So now I will be giving the property called as width is equals to 200 pixels, and let me give the height as 250 pixels. Okay. And now what I'll do, I'll just close this. I'll save this. Okay. Save this. Now what is happening? Ma'am, in the first one when you type, I directly got the website. Yes or no? Yes or no? But now here, I'm not getting anything, ma'am. I am getting only one thing called as I am getting only one hyperlink saying click here. I am getting only one hyperlink saying it as click here. So if you people observe, when I click here, is the website getting displayed? Yes or no? The website is getting displayed. Previously, what I did not have a hyperlink like this. I directly to the website, but you use something called as src doc. You can get the hyperlink like this, and when you click on this hyperlink, it will redirect you to that website whichever you have given. Clear? Done. Now I want another iframe to be created. Yes or no? So now again, okay, tell me some other website name, no? Some other website name. So now inside this also, ma'am, I don't want any frame border. What you will give? You will give it as frame border is equals to no. And if you people see now, I will give another one property called as scrolling is equals to no. I'll save this. Go back here. Refresh. What happened? What happened, guys? Guys, what happened? Now, this is my program. Okay. I'll go here. First, let me save this. I'll save this. I'll go back and I refresh. Ma'am, I can see only the hyperlink. There is no scrolling. There is no border. There is no frame. Why? Why? There is a frame, but I am not able to see it. Why? Because if you people, just now I wrote here something. I use something called as frame border as no. And I also said that I don't want any scrolling option. Yes or no? So only I did not get it. Now, I will give this frame border as 1 and I will give the scrolling as S. Save this. Go back. Refresh. Am I getting it? Am I getting the box now? Yes or no? So, in the frame border option, you can pass two types of values. One is 0, one is 1. If you give one, what will happen? Your frame border will be displayed. If you give 0, there is no frame border. If you give scrolling, no. First of all, you will not see any scrolling options. Yes, if you give us yes, you give us yes, you can see the scrolling option. Now let me go here. Just click here. Is it getting displayed? Website is getting displayed. Now I want another iframe to be created. Yes or no? Now what I'll do? The same thing I'll copy and now let me paste this. But here, let me change the link name. What link name shall I give? What link name shall I give? Tell fast, soon. Huh? Shall I give Blinkit website? W3 schools, okay. Okay, so now let me copy this link. So now I'll go here and let me paste that link. Okay. So now I'll again save this. Go back. Refresh. Yeah. Now here, can you see two different iframes have got created? Yes or no? So now let me click on the first one. That is my V stand for you solutions website getting open. When I click on the next one, I mean the link is not proper. I will get another web page name. Yes, I can display another web page. Let me take the same link. Let me take this V stand for you solutions link only. Yes, if you want, you give two links. Okay, this thing is not working. Only in the links, the second one you give any other link, and when you click, the second website will get open. Clear with this? Clear with these two? If I want two different iframes to be created, what is the attribute you will be passing inside the iframe tag? src doc. src doc. Clear? Clear? Everyone clear? Everyone clear? Online students? Yes. So now you got to know the first and the second one also. Now the third type of example is consider that I have one web page. Consider that I have one web page. First example, create one iframe. For the second one, you created two different iframes with two different frames. Yes or no? Now I will create three different iframes. ಯಾಕ್ರೋ ಜಗಳ ಆಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? Now I want three different iframes to be created. Okay. So now this is my iframe 1, frame 1, iframe 2, and this one is iframe 3. Okay. So what I'm saying is, in this one, the first website should open. I mean, you will put it for the first website, and here I will also put the link for the second website. But when I click on the first one, or you will get it like click here, no? You will get like this. Click here, yes or no? So what I'm trying to say is, when I click here, it should not open in the first iframe. When I click here, it should not open in my first iframe, but it should open in my third iframe. When I click on the first link that is present in iframe, open in the third iframe. Same with the second one also. In the second one also, you will be having something called as click here. Yes or no? So now, if I click here, it should not open inside that iframe, but instead, it should open in my third iframe. Yes or no? How you can do this? How you can do this? I hope in the very first class, I taught you people something about target attribute. Do you remember? Target attribute. If I want any website to get displayed in a new tab, I was using the attribute called as target attribute. The same way I will be using the target attribute. How to use this target attribute? So now what I'll do here, before that, if you observe the code, I have to create my third iframe. I have created only iframe number 1 and iframe number 2. Yes or no? I have to create the third iframe. So now again I will be using something called as iframe, and I will be using the attribute called as name, and I will frame as iframe 3. Clear? Clear, guys? And now let me see whether this iframe is getting opened or not. I'll go here, refresh this. Yes. Can you see? Can you see there's a third iframe getting opened there? Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? You want me to zoom it? Yeah. Can you see the third iframe? 1, 2, 3. Yes. Done. So now, what is my requirement? My requirement is when I click here, it should open in the third iframe. When I click here also, it should open in the third iframe. Yes. Done. Let us see. Let me refresh this again. So now what I'll do here, I'll go back to my code. I'll go back to the code. And now let me give some height and width to this. Australia. So now what I'll do here, inside the first link, let me use the attribute called as target attribute. Let me use the attribute called as target attribute, and inside this target attribute, let me pass this name of the third item. Yes. So now I will take it as, can you see here? It is only showing me that is nothing but iframe 3. Now I will save this. I'll go back. I'll refresh. Yes. Okay, 1 second, wait. One second. Let me give some height and width to this. Height is 200 pixels and width is 250 pixels. Yeah. Now what is happening, guys? If you people observe, let me refresh this. Let me refresh this, guys. Observe here. So when I click on the first one, where is it getting displayed? Inside my third iframe. So when I click on the second one, it is getting displayed there only. Why? Because I have not passed the attribute called as target attribute in the third one. Yes or no? Let me pass the same target attribute. So now let me go back to the program and let me copy this. And now inside this, yeah, let me paste it here. Yes. Yeah, can you see? When I click on the second website, see here, I'll refresh. See here, only with the second one I'll show. When I click on the second website, it is getting open in my third iframe. Yes or no? Again, I'll refresh. When I click on the first one, it is getting open in my third iframe. Yes? Done? So clear with all these three? Yes or no? Yes? Done? Online students, clear? My dear online students, is it clear? Any doubt you people have? Any doubt you people have? Yes or no? Yes? Now please continue with your task. Please do continue with the task. Mama, you want to copy or copy? Done? Visible? Guys, is it clear? Any doubts? Any doubts? Okay, let me share the attendance scanner. Yes, everyone, please scan your attendance. Visible. Everyone scan your attendance. Guys, please complete the task which I have given. Done, no? Others? Done. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. ನಂಗೆ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಇದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ನಂಗೆ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಇದೆ. ನೀವು ಯೂಶಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು. So what you have to do, ಇವಾಗ ನನಗೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕು. So what I'll do, say which attribute you'll use to give color, style attribute. So you will type it as style, and then inside this I want to give the background color. So I will take background color and let me give it a subco. Okay. Save this. Okay. Guys, can someone put the attendance link in the chat box, please? Varshita, the link is given. Okay, guys, if you have done with scanning your attendance, you can leave for the day. Why are you seeing like that? Saturday. Off. Yeah. We will use the attribute as style. Style. ಇವಾಗ ಯಾವ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು ಪೀರಿಯಾಡಿಕ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕಾ ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ ಅಕಸ್ಮಾತ್ ನಾನು ಡಿ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಯೂಸ್ ದ attribute called as style attribute. ಅದೊಂದು ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಮಾಡಿ wait. So I will use the attribute called as style attribute, and inside the style attribute, I'm supposed to give the background color. I'll give something called background, background color. Let me give it save this, you run this, you'll get it. But single thing, you're supposed to add the background color. Run without debugging it. Already program is getting run. Thank you guys. Have a nice day. Bye. See you all on Monday. Huh? Huh? ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಾ ಹಾ ಕೊಡು ಬಂತಪ್ಪ